the next story here, U.S. troops injured in a heavy rocket attack on a U.S. base in Iraq. So, U.S. troops were injured in a heavy missile and rocket attack on the Ain al-Assad air base on Saturday as U.S. forces continue to come under attack due to President Biden's support for Israel's slaughter in Gaza. According to U.S. Central Command, multiple ballistic missiles and rockets were launched at the base, and most were intercepted while some impacted the base. CENTCOM said that a number of U.S. personnel were being examined for traumatic brain injuries, and one Iraqi soldier was wounded in the attack. So they're not saying exactly how many U.S. troops were wounded or injured in this thing, but this is, dozens of American soldiers have been injured, basically for Israel. That's why these attacks on the U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria started in mid-October over Biden's support for what Israel's doing in Gaza. And they're basically just sitting ducks at these bases. It's only a matter of time before an American is killed in one of these attacks. And they portray these deployments. They're sending I believe the New Jersey National Guard for deployment over there, and they portray it as a fight against ISIS, but really they're going over there to potentially die for Israel. CENTCOM blamed this attack on Iranian-backed militias, which refers to the Shia militias in Iraq and Syria. According to Al-Mayadeen, the Islamic resistance in Iraq took credit for the attack. According to the Pentagon, U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria have come under attack 140 times since mid-October. The U.S. has launched several rounds of airstrikes in both countries in response, including a drone strike in Baghdad that killed a deputy commander of the Popular Mobilization Forces, a coalition of Iraqi militias that's part of the Iraqi security forces. So we know that the Iraqi government of Prime Minister Shia al-Sudani is saying that they want the U.S. to leave. They want the international coalition to leave. The U.S. doesn't look interested in leaving, and they do have ways to really hurt the Iraqi economy. Basically, they're holding the country hostage.